Bear versus wolf. What will a bear do when meeting a wolf? They say there is no more ferocious predator than a hungry wolf pack. Indeed, hungry wolves are very dangerous animals that can cope with fairly large animals. Yes, 7 to 1. Yes, it's not fair, but what does it matter if the tactics pay off? The animal world is very different from the human world, and maybe not so. Brown bears, compared to wolves, are more peaceful. Most of the time they act as forest gardeners, eating all sorts of vegetation and fertilizing the soil. In winter, they completely fall into the den and sleep until spring. Bears usually go on a rampage in early spring, when they need to replenish the calories spent during their winter sleep. That's when bears attack other animals. Since bears and wolves live in the same habitat, it is not surprising that they often have to cross paths. Usually wolves and bears do not touch each other, a matter of principle. However, when it comes to food, there is no time for principles. Each predator will fiercely defend his piece of meat, no matter what it costs him. So most of the conflict between browns and grays is purely about food. No one wants to miss the opportunity to eat meat. But still, if a fight starts, then who will win, the bear or the wolf? Let's start with the fact that no wolf, being in his right mind, will attack a bear alone. Simply because he has no chance. He can only fray his nerves, winding circles and trying to spin the bear, but will never engage in close combat. Yes, and the clubfoot is not a fool. He will press his back against a tree and take up a deft defense. The strength of a wolf is in its pack. Only together these predators are able to crush even the largest enemy that gets in their way. But even in the fight of a pack against one bear, not everything is so simple. Despite the fact that wolves are fast and agile animals, they are well aware that one hit by a bear with its front paw can lead to serious injuries. Therefore, even if the wolves surround the bear, they will not dare to approach him closely. He waves his heavy paws no worse than boxers. But again, everything will depend on the size of the wolf pack. For example, 2 to 3 wolves of a brown bear are not particularly worried. But a larger flock is able to exhaust the clubfoot, and then attack. But in general it rarely comes to that. Most often, wolves try to simply circle the bear around their finger. While some members of the pack distract him, others steal prey. To prevent theft, bears simply sit on top of the prey and do not move away from it. If there are a lot of wolves, and they are categorical, then the bear usually does not aggravate the situation and leaves.